Hello again, this is Heero Uzuki with more Dishonored 2, the game in which the Dust District has a way of being the graveyard of ambition. Now, I'd say ask Vice Overseer Byrne or Paolo about that, but they kinda can't answer at the moment. Why? Well, we stuck them both in crates and they're being shipped off to the mines in favor of releasing two of the other miners. It is for the best, both that they're being shipped off and that their ambitions are dead. After all, what they had planned for Karnaca probably would have spelled the doom of not just the district, but for the whole of Karnaca. We are the assassin that never killed anyone. We are not the assassin that never killed anything. Their ambition needed killing off. Right? Right. I'm glad you see things my way. It is for the best. And having said that, let us continue to be that assassin. The assassin that never killed anyone but did kill things and will even go to the past to see the job done, damn it.
Time is an odd thing. I left Karnaca decades ago, excited about all the Dunwall might hold.
Until you were wrongly
I remember
convicted.
falling in love with Jessamine,
For
watching her
regicide.
crowned as Empress, Emily's birth, the rat plague, then Jessamine's death and another coronation. Now all this, back in the city where I was born.
Shocker, isn't
Stilton's
it?
home hides a mystery, but I'll tear it apart brick by brick to learn the secret of Delilah's immortality, as long as it ends with her in chains. She might have pulled herself up from nothing, but I ran out of sympathy for tyrants and witches a long time ago.
The pity
All I
well
want
has bottomed
is to
out.
put an end to Delilah's reign and make sure Emily is safe. One more time.
And here we are. Stilton's
Definitely odd. Something just shifted. This place is cursed, cracked.
No magic
I can
powers.
feel the void seeping in.
I'll take that. How are we doing on runes? We've got 8. Let's go and just dump them into this. And let's go ahead and see about getting some whalebone back. We collect these because they still give us 3 raw whalebone when we discard them, or break them apart. See, even our corrupted bone charms have use. That being said, I gotta be honest, I don't really like the bone charm crafting ability, at least insofar as its ability to make runes. It's a little too overpowered, if you ask me. I'm still making use of it, but I'm complaining. But yeah, unlike the first Dishonored, the ability to craft bone charms on a whim, it means that your choices and powers carry less weight.
Is that Stilton?
Yes, sir. But yeah, the first Dishonored game, in the off chance you never played it, even if you collected all the bone, not the bone shards, but the runes, you could not get every single power and or passive in the game. You could not simply upgrade everything.
Drop food for me, in and out, like the wind. I think they're
Stilton?
Hi. Hi, whale god.
3 years ago, something inside Aramis Stilton snapped like a cheap lock.
Should have gone for the more
Part of
expensive
him
one.
And a part of this house never left that evening. The Duke's inner circle are still gathered here, setting their grand plan into motion. Delilah's plan. And a part of Aramis Stilton is always here, still breaking. The Void is not exactly a place, and it's much older and stranger
Is it a
than
concept?
you could ever know. It watches you
manifest?
from within. And at the heart of Stilton's house, the Void is leaking through a pinprick left behind by Delilah's little trick. Even magic is perverted here, and things don't work like they should. Take this. Imagine it's a kind of timepiece.
A gift from whale god.
Go and watch the Duke and Delilah. See for yourself what they did.
No kill. Hope you don't mind. I'm just gonna take this to fund my Addermeyer solution addiction.
By the Void.
Your guests are waiting in the study. The Duke is demanding refreshments, and I can't get in without the combination.
Tell him he can
Open the
wait!
door, Captain Windelbaum.
What? He's out back. I need the code to the study.
It's in his notebook, ma'am, but he keeps it with him.
Thank you, Corporal. Speaking bluntly, I really don't like Stilton's guests. Earlier, I got my ass chewed out by the Royal Curator. What's her name?
You're talking about Brianna Ashworth, I believe.
Yes, that's her.
Worthless.
She's an odd one. Anyway, keep up the good work.
Thank you, Captain.
I'm sure Stilton won't mind too much if I take this. Secondary coiling. One of the things I do appreciate about Dishonored is that you get more than one opportunity to pick up a weapon blueprint, or an upgrade, rather. So we're still on track to get all of our blueprints. Granted,
The only way out of here is
not
through the
the way I
present,
intended.
using this timepiece.
And boom.
Stilton had taste before lunacy took his mind. Stilton's manor is falling apart.
We'll go ahead and take this. As well as the contents of the safe. Because I still have a hoarding problem. We have 1 mine and 4 sleep darts. Though I do know where we can get some more.
Stilton wasn't born to all this. Allegedly, he started as a miner.
Allegedly. I could have swore there was some more whalebone around here. That's right. Walk away.
What will change in the present based on what I do here tonight?
Is that my breath smelling? Maybe my teeth are due for their monthly cleaning.
Yeah, this whole place has gone to the hounds.
Does Aramis Stilton actually play the harp or the piano?
Not that I ever heard.
Well, you never know. He might have an
Why
interest.
hire a tuner for instruments no one ever plays?
If you ask me, Stilton thinks a harp or a piano is the kind of thing a man in his position should own.
I'm not sure what that means. I've always thought people bought an instrument because they liked music.
Not always. Sometimes it's about appearances.
Yoink! Again. That's right, it's not a bundle, meaning we have an extra sleep dart here. Open Sesame. Take the Howling Bolt too. Fund my Addermeyer solution addiction, please. Do not touch the statue. Sorry, but I kinda need to touch the statue. Sorry. Hey, you're better off for it. Less work. What am I doing? I don't need to collect every piece of loot I come across. Again, we should be fine, money-wise, for the most part. Stilton being a total Chad for the miners.
I wonder what I was doing in Dunwall on this night. Or what I am doing.
Teaching your daughter how to fence and back alley street fight? Maybe how to fire a crossbow? Or some of that hardcore parkour of yours? Yum. And more sleep darts. Useless to us at the moment. Just a little bit. God, why are you leaving everything to Jamie? Why does he have to do everything around here? There you go, dog. Sorry. But it is what it is. And just like that, it's gone.
Maybe it's open in the present.
Open Sesame. Thank you. That's useless to us. How unfortunate. Oh, come on. We have the master key here. want to make sure that we're good on sleep darts. There's another dog around here. Come on, Fido. Be that way, doggo. Never mind, found him. Go to sleep, dog. Sleep is good for you. Good for the body. And because I just did that, let us go and get the dart that we left back here. Again, I'm sorry, it's just I worry about getting to Stilton and, you know, not having any darts. We're the assassin that never killed anyone, damn it. And this time around, we shall be the assassin that killed the madness affecting Stilton. Because we are a good boy. There he is. Right, bone charm up there. One sec. One sec. It's, I had a feeling I was forgetting something. Star, that's not really useful to us. Yum. Well, I say that, but we can still break down the useless bone charms for some more whalebone. In order to use and abuse that rune crafting, which I still don't really like because it makes us too overpowered. But I'm sorry that I'm complaining, it's just... Again, unlike the first Dishonored game, where your choices actually mattered with your rune allocations, here you can just make runes. Dude, why are you still standing there? Go sit down somewhere. Go away. No, that doesn't mean come this way, you jackass. He's the only one in here, right? I mean, aside from the guys who are up there, up the stairs. And he's over there.
Someone left a hagfish in my jacket pocket. I'm bored.
Well, I'm sorry to hear that, but that's not my problem. Yeah, we're really not bothering sneaking through the kitchen this time. More Sir Conan songs, though whether or not you care about that is a discussion for another time.
Mr. Stilton must be a big reader. I saw the books in the study.
Stilton? Hardly. Those are for show.
Why would you buy so many books if you're not even going to read them?
They're not books. They're symbols of wealth and good breeding. Now, get back to doing your
Good
job.
breeding. Do you hear yourself? Just gonna... grab this because it's crap someone will pay for. There, and the rune down in the basement. Oh yeah, that's the one in the elevator. Right. Right.
What's in the chest? Bet it's full of fancy clothes and exotic jewelry. I'd love to see the silver graphs they take here. Clothes smell like old people. Probably from a charity shop.
Wish I knew how this silver craft machine works.
I wish I was a fish.
I want to take Clarissa and the kids to that silvergraph studio
No, I
not
don't.
too far from here and have our portrait made. But it's expensive.
What isn't expensive around
a
here?
brooch or something. Maybe need a bone? Seems weird. I'm not touching that. And, more old clothes. Be sure to check all the pockets.
Come on. Nice. And the Three Stooges are tased. They're sleeping. They're sleeping. They're fine. They're perfectly fine. And again, Stilton being a nice guy. Alright, so we've got all of our well-related stuff here. Now, you just need to make stuff work out. Here in the present. Trust me, he's better off. He'll thank us later, probably, or he won't. Ah, there he is. Okay. I almost killed him with that. Okay, here's let's go ahead and put away the pistol before we actually do hurt somebody. He's fine. Fine, perfectly fine. He's just unconscious. Oh, thanks, buddy. See about getting that rune and the bone charm before we head to the backyard.
There's an energy in the air near this place.
Go ahead and get rid of that. I do believe we've already gotten our paintings, so should be good on that front. Damn it. And our bone charm. Water leak. Kind of bad.
Careful, don't throw it. Drop it gently. It's silver. It's not going to break. I'm not worried about it breaking. You know why the basement's sealed off, right? Blood flies. Yeah.
Oh, and not just the water
Release
leak.
away, and we'll come back later to pick up the loot. It's a good, simple plan. So why are you nervous? Dumbass, if you disturb that nest, they'll find our bloated corpses down here a week from now, full of blood fly maggots. Are they that bad? We don't have anything like that in Morley. Trust me, they're that bad. And this year is the worst I've ever seen.
The worst. Okay, well, we want that rune, so, we're gonna need to take these two guys out. Actually, while we got a moment, and while I'm thinking on it, let us craft a bone charm using only the strong arms trait. Yes, it's fine. We're gonna make a better one. Without corruption, isn't that nice? Ah, there you are, my dude. Would you mind standing up? Please? Thank you. And that is how busted bone charm crafting can be. Alright, let's go ahead and drop this here. Again, same nose we picked up in the present. Money. And I'll just take that. Now we could get another silver ingot, but I don't feel like going through the effort. Don't feel like wasting more time.
If we could open the door and get closer. You sure the combination you saw doesn't work? I got a glimpse of Stilton's notebook last month, but he must have changed the combination since then. Damn. What are they doing?
Evil and or otherwise bad stuff.
Someone could show up any minute. Stop crying. For once, something interesting is happening. If a bunch of drunk aristocrats are having an orgy, I don't want to miss it. I bet it's a seance with spirit boards and candles. Stilton invited that eccentric lady from the Royal Conservatory, Brianna Ashworth.
You mean the nutcase?
Shit, I heard something. Move.
Go on, go on. Get tased. Come on, you two. There's enough charge for one more. There you go. Old soaks, if you ask me, this stun mine is perhaps your greatest invention yet. And to the backyard we go! No. You saw nothing. Go to sleep. Sleep is good for you. It's good for the body. Actually, we don't even need to deal with that. Yum.
One day, young Luca will go too far. May I live to see that day. Theo, forgive me. When tonight is over, the Duke will have to trust me. I'll know his secrets too well. Or will that make me too dangerous to keep around?
Come on, Stilton, just walk over here.
No. The Duke couldn't possibly touch me.
A little more.
This city is nothing without the mines. But perhaps he could run them without me, through lackeys and bureaucrats.
A little more.
Everything I've built run like a butcher shop.
Just a little more, so I know I won't miss.
What would you think of all this, Theo? Your son is a disaster. But what can I do?
This
There
is
you
to
go.
keep you from seeing whatever drove you into a nightmare tonight.
Think you're smart?
What effect is knocking Stilton unconscious going to have on the present?
He's out cold.
Damn. Damn your helmet.
Did you hear that?
Hear what? You know what, after that dud dart, or how it, you know, kind of broke, I'm thinking maybe a lucky needle crafted bone charm is in order.
The Grand Guard was protecting Stilton back then.
And doing a very terrible job of it by the looks of things. God damn it. And no, he wasn't choked out, he was just pumped full of tranquilizer. There is a difference.
Hey, coward! Come fight face to face!
No. Just... no.
There's the notebook.
Come on! Let's have a fair fight!
Fuck that. I'm the assassin that never killed anyone, not the duelist who took every fight he was challenged to. Unfortunately, we're all out of sleep darts now.
Think you're smart? I'll find you.
I like to think that I am.
Where are you hiding?
Okay, so we have the combination to the room. Aramis Stilton is out like a light, and so is this guy. They're taking a trip to Dreamland. Hey, maybe they'll run into Kirby, yeah? Alright, what's our combo this time? 870. That's one digit off from last time. 970. I'd have that one worked out.
The past is seeping into the present, or vice versa.
Alright, we're out of mines and sleep darts. How unfortunate.
It's time to begin. Where's Stilton?
Sleeping.
I should never have kept him on just because he and my father were close.
What we're about to attempt has never been done. It's beyond my understanding, and certainly beyond yours. If anyone has any doubts, set them aside now.
This defies rational understanding. It's the frayed edge where natural philosophy crosses over into
the supernatural.
Yes.
The unordinary.
I can feel it. We risk madness.
All of you, Delilah is your rightful empress. You owe her this.
Delilah's stronger than before. The Duke and I have heard her voice, whispering to us. And now it's time. So take your positions. Focus on the void behind the world. You can feel her power, can't you?
I feel something.
By the star. This is more exciting than any orgy I've ever attended.
Gross.
Do it now!
Now I know what I feel. The need for some go-go juice.
From the core. From forever.
How curious. It seems to have worked.
Strange, isn't it?
My spirit is safe now, inside this thing. Luca, you must lock it away.
I thought we'd lost you.
Brianna. Luca, I will never abandon you.
she says.
Wait. You are hidden, but I know who you are. I know when you are.
No, you don't.
You've come to watch me return, and someday I'll come for you.
I call bullshit. She doesn't know what she's talking about. But we got what we came here for. And more. So, that being the case... Sure, there are no guards in here, but we don't want to cause a panic among the civilians here. After all, they can still count against our ghosts. Our ghosting, yes. Still being a pain in the Duke's ass. Good for you, man. Yeah, let's just focus on getting out of here.
Working another excavation site?
I was, but the wife's pregnant again.
Hey, ooh, you player, you. Oh, come on. You can't tell me you heard me. No.
I don't like your face, but I can fix.
I'd fix yours, buddy, but I don't have any sleep darts on me. Also, don't touch the mask. The man who made it is kind of, he's not with us anymore. Rest in peace, Heero. And we're out. I just wanted to go home. Nice catch, Whale God.
Look around you. A crumbling island at the very edges of the void.
So I noticed.
But this one is special. It's the place where my throat was cut 4,000 years ago. This is where my life ended, and where it began again. It's where they made me. Well, God.
This part of the void feels older.
Right up until the end, I thought I'd find a way to escape. I fought, but the wounds only cut my skin, so I went limp. And then the knife touched my throat, and I knew I'd waited too long. The blood ran out, and I became a god. Now you know Delilah's secret. At the end of her days, she drifted to the void and should have been lost forever.
Should have stayed that way.
Her will and cunning are second to none. She found this place, the island in the void where I became what I am. It changed her, and she discovered a way to draw from it, tapping into the power here. Delilah is a part of me now, and I don't like it.
You upset Whale God, and for that you must be punished.
You have to give Delilah credit.
Never!
She tore out a piece of herself and hid it away, inside a thing made of bones. She's made herself immortal. If you want to kill Delilah, You're going to have to find her spirit and give it back to her. Reaching it won't be easy, but what comes after that might be the hardest thing you will ever have to do.
The world is full of secrets.
Can we leave now? Corvo's overdue for some blood ox stew.
All right, back to the skiff. Sokolov should be waiting.
Wes, too much dust was pissing down.
At least Stilton listens to them. More than they can say for the Grand Guard.
Yeah, the Duke is rotten and it spreads out from there. But Airman Stilton is a good man.
I'll tell him you said that. He drinks at my brother's pub.
He knows we appreciate
Give it approval for the new
Karnaca
ventilation
has
shaft.
promised, but it could be
It'll mark a
lot
real
worse here.
victory. More air means less dusty lung.
No more miner's lung. No more black lung.
Lucia Pastor, right? You deserve thanks for helping the people here.
Considering who you are, I don't know whether to feel honored that you recognize me or to yell at you for propping up the Duke while he's shitting all over Sir Konos.
Hey, just the Royal Protector here.
I'm not stupid. Whether the newspapers and the posters in the street are right or wrong, I know who you are. And I hope you're here to end Luca Abella's tyranny.
In a manner of speaking.
Either way, we haven't been sitting around waiting for you to clean up your mess.
Sounds like you have a plan.
No, nothing that solid. Not yet.
Then come up with something!
I believe the Duke will fall, eventually. All I can say is that when you reach the Grand Palace, just be aware that not everyone there is your enemy. Trust your judgment.
All right. I'll remember that.
Anyway, good luck. There's still a chance to make something new here in Karnaca. Something that serves everyone, not just some rapacious bastard with a title.
Noted. If you don't mind, I'm here to retrieve the bone charm you have in here. Spiritual fort. I could have swear I already had that one. Or, well, I had and I broke it down. Wait, I thought even after you break one down using the sacrifice bone charm option, you don't get another one in order before a new game plus.
Thanks, Stilton.
Whatever, I'll look into that later.
Worth anything. Back to work, all of you.
Fuck you! 2 freebie sleep darts. Which is great because we were kind of out. Yoink. Bird of prey. That's not gonna help us much. Alright, now that we've got our powers back.
I heard that Stilton meeting with the woman heading up the family committee. What's her name again?
Lucia Pastor. She's supposed to talk to Stilton soon.
Maybe no one will even notice, but things have changed here for the better.
Solid landing.
It is like the Duke will keep taking, consuming until someone puts an end to it. With each passing month, they feel more justified in their appetites, and nothing will ever satiate them. Every now and then, such leaders need reminding that there are limits.
Oh, I know. Sometimes it comes down to slitting throats.
Let's hope Corvo manages to teach Emily that lesson, assuming he can fix this mess and restore her to the throne.
Don't assume. You know what they say about assuming, it makes an ass out of you and me. Hi, Megan, how's it going? You're looking better. Like a whole other arm and a whole other eye better.
Are you ready to leave? The dust is wreaking havoc on my throat.
Alright, let's get out of here.
Yes. I found a way to get around Paolo and Byrne, and I've been to Stilton's house. Let's go.
They were having a change in jobs. Sort of. Nice. Oh yeah, that's right. Ugh. I step away for about an hour and a half or so, and shit, that happens. Ugh. Just know that I was away for an hour and a half, or a little over that, which is why it looks like it took us almost 3 hours to finish this one. Sorry about that. But anyway. Let us go ahead and stop here while the stopping is good, having ghosted our way through and not murdered anything in Stilton's house aside from madness. So, thank you for watching the video. If you enjoyed it, then consider hitting the like button, the subscribe button, leaving a comment, and hitting that bell to stay updated with more videos from me. With that, this is Heero Uzuki signing off. Add madness to the list of things we have killed throughout this merciful, ghostly run. Oh yes, we will kill madness indeed.